Aloha and welcome. My name is Taylor Norris, and I'm a galactic astrologer and Reiki master teacher. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at the north node of the moon. So, this evolutionary signifier in astrology that is making a conjunct alignment with Saturn in Pisces. Saturn, our planet of our inner authority, and Pisces, the arguably most spiritual zodiac sign. So, really, this alignment that's so much about tapping into and embodying our spiritual authority as we manifest Saturn, the forms of the new earth and heaven on earth, this new way of being that's very much tapped into our ancient wisdom as well as our guidance that is coming through the descendants, the ascendants, future versions of ourselves, the north node of the moon, definitely having that future outlook, that growth trajectory. So I'm going to share with you on screen the chart of this alignment, share with you some notes about it, and also talk to you about the class I am teaching on this transit. It is a galactic intuitive astrology and Reiki journey class focusing on this transit and really welcoming in the fullness of the healing that's possible with this alignment, aligning to the higher frequencies of Saturn because we really need Saturn right now. Oh my goodness, I'm really finding that to be true personally. So I'll be sharing with you about that class, and the class is on April 21st. So let's take a look at the chart. So this is the chart of the north node of the moon conjoining Saturn. You can see that alignment, this conjunct alignment, is happening at 26 degrees and 50 minutes of Pisces zodiac sign. It is exact on Sunday, April 20th at 10:41 p.m. Hawaii time. So you can adjust that to your time zone to know that moment of exactitude. But Saturn's a slower moving planet. The north node of the moon is a point. It's not an actual body. And it doesn't move terribly fast either. So this is an energy that, yes, we're feeling on the day of, the day after, really concentrated, but we're in this energy certainly now, a week prior, even longer prior, and then a week or so and beyond that as well. And the way the nodes of the moon work, and really even knowing Saturn's movement through Pisces from now until it re-enters Aries next year. So we're looking at this transit really being very impactful this year. And also the way Reiki works, especially when we combine it with astrology, it's really working very multidimensionally. So it's a here and now seed moment that is rippling out, and really tapping into this now is going to serve our past selves. It's going to serve our future selves. And so really, okay, what is this about? There's so much to say about it, hence me teaching a whole class on it and focusing on it. But I'll just share with you a few notes I wrote about it this morning because it was feeling so alive, so real for me. As Saturn tends to be, Saturn is the planet most connected to manifestation and physical reality as well. So this is incredibly helpful for manifesting our highest spiritual hopes and dreams and aspirations within our physical bodies, within our physical everyday, third dimensional realities, material world. So very, very helpful for that. What was coming alive about this transit for today is that Saturn is helping us to focus, to discern, to limit distractions and not get swept away, to concentrate and consolidate our energy. Also, when pairing this with Reiki or other spiritual practices, energetic hygiene practices, we can practice some healthy and helpful energy hygiene within our auric fields. And how I was seeing this morning, it was like combing out our auric fields, whatever no longer serves our highest good, whatever is no longer useful for us, helping us to set, affirm, reassert in some cases our spiritual boundaries, our energetic boundaries, discernment, as well as affirming the sovereignty of your inner spiritual authority and your soul and spirit's mastery, your soul and spirit's truth. So very, very helpful, very, very important. Saturn is the planet of focus, of limitation, of restriction, which can sound, oh my goodness, like that's not so fun. Like bring in Jupiter, expand. Yes, please, more, more, more. But really, when there is so much more, it's helpful to be able to focus and constrict and consolidate and be where you are very, very powerfully, like a laser beam of focus in your energy field. One of the images I was getting in my Reiki journey this morning was like rings of light. Like if you think of the planet Saturn, it has this beautiful series of rings around it. And we can create these rings of light, or Reiki was showing these rings of light within the auric field that were helping to comb out the auric field, but also serving as that consolidation, that sovereignty, that affirmation, that empowerment of your authentic light, your sovereignty, your spiritual authority, your inner authority in all regards, in all realities of you, and your inner truth as well. So next, I would like to share with you the class page on my website. It will be linked below this video, and the class is called North Node Conjunct Saturn, Receive New Earth Manifestation. It is on April 21st, Monday, April 21st. It's online on Zoom, 8 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. Hawaii time. There is a time zone converter in this class page so you can see if you can actually be present live or not. And this class is recorded, so you will receive recordings of this class. And there's actually a private group hosted on my website where you will have access to all the class materials within 72 hours of class time. And usually I can get them up sooner. So this is an intuitive galactic astrology and Reiki journey class. And you can learn more about the details of the class on this class page here. But I'm just going to list to you what is being covered in class, because I have created slides already about this class. And so what you can expect to learn about in this class. So we're going to look at Saturn's cycle. We're going to look at this particular transit, some ways, some keywords, some phrases, how we can begin thinking about and understanding this transit, the true north node of the moon, conjunct Saturn in Pisces. What does this mean? What does this mean for you? What is this waking up within you? We're going to look at the astrology chart of this transit, which I already showed you, but we'll go deeper into it, of course. We will be looking at the star alignments and the galactic alignments with this particular transit. What's alive? What's really pulsing through? What are the messages, the meanings for this particular activation of your embodied inner authority? We are also going to be looking at Varuna, and Varuna is a dwarf planet in the Kuiper Belt. And it's said to be, according to Alan Clay's work, that Varuna is the higher octave of Saturn. And the way Varuna is figuring into the transit, we can powerfully align with Varuna, this higher octave of Saturn, and really like almost get like the bigger bird's eye view on our own Saturn, this closer, more personal, more known to us and familiar energy as we begin to reacquaint ourselves with Saturn, of course, and maybe reach into, feel into what our Saturn is, maybe for the first time, or maybe again for those more seasoned astrologers. But we can look from Varuna's perspective and really tune into this higher frequency of Saturn through Varuna. So, looking at Varuna, we will explore this mastery consciousness of Varuna. We will look at Saturn's astronomy. So, really assisting you in learning about like what is physical planet Saturn and of course the metaphysical correlates, and really so you can open your imagination and have a deeper sense of a direct experience of Saturn, because that is what the Reiki journey will certainly be providing you, an opportunity to really experience Saturn as a planet, as a being, as a planetary consciousness, as a portal, as your own natal Saturn, as transit Saturn, all the different ways of experiencing Saturn and really receiving the blessings of your inner authority at this time. We'll look at what does Saturn mean in astrology, some ideas about that, medical astrology, Saturn cycles in the natal chart, and what those mean and refer to. We will look at Pisces zodiac sign as well as the specific degree that this alignment is taking place, Pisces 27. And one thing I want to mention too, throughout this class, the moon kept coming in. So we're going to connect with the moons of Saturn, our moon, of course, and really tune in to even the Sabian symbol for this transit's degree has to do with the moon. So the moon is very, very important. And the moon is very much stepping forward as a key guide and energy assisting us in the healing work with Saturn, Varuna through our Reiki journey. We will look at the key dates of Saturn this year. We will look at a very special day that I found in August for some manifesting. And we will explore the deeper meanings, drawing from the astrology, drawing from the galactic astrology, but really how Saturn has presented the teachings through Reiki journeys, through what I've channeled myself in Reiki journeys, and then open up a space and a specific journey for you to connect with Saturn and the North Node coming together in Pisces. And the journey is going to be so cool. So, so cool. So, we are going to be exploring the 28th through 30th heavens of Saturn, as Saturn has a 29.4-year orbit around the sun. So, what I've been shown is we'll be exploring the 28th through 30th heavens. So, like a span of heavens of Saturn, we will be connecting with Saturn's North Pole, the moons of Saturn. There are many moons of Saturn. We will be connecting with the Earth's moon, with Pluto, with Pluto's moon, and Mars as we journey into the 283rd heaven of Varuna. Varuna's orbit is 283 years, and we will be connecting with the moon and the moon ship and the diamond heart light of the earth, and just so many beautiful Reiki energies and frequencies and cosmic energies and frequencies that are aligning through Reiki and wanting to align with us and help us be in greater alignment. We will also be connecting with the wisdom of our bones and the multidimensional experience of our bones as well. So, really, the intention of the class and of the journey is to empower you in your inner authority, your inner truth, and to really invite in and receive to embody the highest possible expression of new earth manifestation in all of your realities, however that looks for you. And that's deeply, deeply personal, of course, to you. So, if that sounds interesting to you, I know I'm so excited. This is the next class I'm teaching, and the following class I'll be teaching is also on Saturn. And this planet is, has been called the greater malefic, but really what I'm tapping into and tuning into with Saturn is that we should be calling it the greater benefic, with Jupiter. Like, there's so much love, there's so much healing, and this is so needed at this time. And so, if this class aligns with you, you're very welcome to be in the sacred circle of this class. I can't wait. I'm so excited for class. And really, I hope that this particular transit and the total multidimensional orb of influence of this transit really blesses you in all the ways that you need to be blessed at this time, at this now moment, in all your now moments. So, aho, amen, namaste, and so it is. Mahalo. The spiritual inner authority in me sees and honors the spiritual inner authority in you.